Good evening. I'm Kathy Jaskolski from kathyjaskolski.com, and I'm celebrating this evening outdoors in nature that just across the street in this patch of wild woods, the sweet pea has come into bloom. These exquisite butterfly-shaped little blossoms on curvy tendrils of greenery, and they smell pretty good, will be blooming in that area next door for the next couple of months. And so whenever I want, I can go over and pick some and bring them in and enjoy this burst of incredible pink color in my home. And it got me to thinking this morning on my walk when I picked some that the sweet pea just is. She doesn't wake up in the morning and think, oh, I'm gonna make it rain today because I'm a little thirsty, or I need to have more blooms so that I look as good as the sweet pea next to me. And she doesn't worry about how pink she is, because a pink flower is linked to happiness or joy or beauty. She just is, unapologetically, purely a beautiful sweet pea. And that got me to thinking, what would it be like if I started to unapologetically be me? To live aligned with the raw, the pure, the exquisite part of me that is uniquely Kathy, and I didn't effort so much. According to the Tantric yoga teachings, the right view is when we know or stand in the fact that we are already whole and perfect expressions of the divine, and that our whole purpose of doing yoga is to remember that. Now, what I've been finding lately is that when I'm more aligned with the self that I've more used to, the way I always show up in the world, is that there is a sense of comparison with others. There's a sense of frustration when things aren't going the way I want, and a self-doubt because feeling that I have to do it all myself. And that shows up in my body like with a tight heart and an inability to take deep, full breaths, and a churning or a tightness in my stomach. And it also shows up in a way that squelches or thwarts my creativity. And that feels really frustrating because I love to teach and lead from a place of deep creativity. So I also started to think that when I do the deeper practices of yoga, such as meditation, pranayama, mantra, walks in nature, journaling, and contemplation, I get connected with this part of me that's just fuller and brighter and much more at ease being creative. And so I've started to practice that for a couple hours every morning, and it's literally shifting my life and my perspective throughout the day. Now, I do boomerang back to that place where I'm judgmental or frustrated with life. But what I try and do is just remember these absolutely exquisite sweet peas. And that reminds me to move back to that place where I remember that I am already whole and perfect just the way I am. I'm taking these deeper teachings into my classes, my workshops, and the way that I lead in the world. And if you're interested in studying with me, go to kathijaskolski.com. That's KATHIEJASKOLSKI.com. With deep gratitude for these exquisite little gifts of nature, the sweet pea, and for all of you, namaste.